How much would you pay for a rabbit? Nope, not this rabbit. Nope, not that one either. We're talking about the one and only $1 million rabbit. The world's most expensive rabbit was born in 1896 by the renowned artist Jeff Koons. So it's not a real rabbit, but a sculpture. And it is not a glossy balloon like it seems, but of stainless steel. How much does it cost? Well, $91 million. Sold in May 2019 at the Christie's auction house. This artwork set the world record price for the most expensive artwork by a living artist. This $91 million is a mouthful sum of money, an extraordinary sum of money to many of us. To get the price into perspective, let's compare with other things that are worth millions of dollars. Well, what kind of house can you buy with this money? In 2019 terms, you could have bought the second most expensive house in the New York City, located in East 69th Street. This gorgeous Versailles-style townhouse features 6 bedrooms with 9 bathrooms. It has a 2-story wood-paneled library, a movie theater, a swimming pool, and 2 saunas, and even a panic room. The asking price of this unit was $88 million in 2019, and considering the size, I think an additional $3 million would help you pay all the tax and decorate the house to match its style. You might be wondering, why would a 3-foot statue of a rabbit be exchanged for a 20,000-foot mansion? To understand the price of this rabbit object, let's first look at Jeff Koons. Along with Andy Warhol or Jackson Pollock, Jeff Koons is one of the most recognized American artists of his time. He was born in 1955 and studied art in the School of Art Institute of Chicago and Maryland Institute College of Art in Baltimore. He rose to prominence in the mid-1980s when he started making the metal sculptures in the shape of inflatable toys. These hard metallic creatures betray their seemingly smooth and shiny surface. Koons himself does not try to delve into meanings or theory. He wants to communicate the most basic element of life through his art. He tries to adhere to the phrase "the art for art's sake" by giving a secure eye candy to the viewers. The reason why his works were so successful was that these reflective gloss and friendly shapes deliver almost universal feelings anywhere it goes. That is why this giant balloon dog was sold at $58 million in 2013. Then why was this balloon dog so expensive? Well, the sheer size makes it pretty expensive to make. Before he was famous, Koons had to borrow funds to create these dogs. To achieve this pristine manufacturing, he must have spent thousands, if not millions of dollars on the whole casting process. Also, he spends a long time in planning the artwork. The conceptual process takes about 2 years and the design and manufacturing another 2 years. That's a 4 years worth of time for the world's most highly valued artist. On the website, the total time for creation is recorded from 1994 to the year 2000. The rabbit is the inception of these still inflatables, so critics value it as one of the most influential art pieces in 1986. Unlike 5 balloon dogs, there are only 3 rabbits, one of which Jeff Koons keeps for the proof of authenticity. Therefore, although these rabbits are only 3 foot tall, they are the conceptual ancestors to the dogs, making it more valuable. The Christie's auction house originally estimated the price to be around $50 to $70 million. But the sudden spike in price came from the buyer, a billionaire hedge fund manager Stephen Cohen. Steve Cohen is an investor with a net worth of $14 billion. Being one of the richest people in America, he engages in much philanthropy and art collection. His art collection is well worth around $1 billion already, so this rabbit is only about 8% of his total art collection. Then, for a magnate like him, investing a close to $100 million is not an issue, especially when the artwork might be sold for more in the future, since the previous sales price is one of the few price indicators of an artwork in the contemporary art market. From our point of view, the contemporary art market seems without gravity, bending the limits of the pricing in the most unusual places. However, understanding the zeros behind those prices is not really contingent upon our perception of the art's aesthetical merit, but more so on understanding the past trajectories and people who are trading the art pieces. The good thing about all of this is that we might get to observe this shiny rabbit at an exhibition for a minute portion of his market price and remind ourselves that we are being reflected upon a rabbit that is worth millions.